Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. It is time for I-51. We're going to go into the game now. It's going to be Infused versus Rain. And if you didn't see the last game because it wasn't on stream or haven't checked your Twitter or been living under a rock, you will know that Rain just took down TCM. And this is the reason we are now watching Rain versus Infused.
Yeah, well, we got on board with Deva. He had a very good game in that last round against TCM. They walked away winners in the very last map, 6-5. And now they're going up against Infused, who have not had an easy run so far. It's been very tight games. They did take on Owen. Devon Nelly picking up a nice two-piece there. Did only manage to
that Nate could go very wrong.
It could. He hasn't managed to kill his teammate, but at the moment, Infused are the ones in control. They do have B and C. Devon looking to change it. Does get shut down by Momo, but here we come with Juicy Brat coming in there and taking out Momo.
Yeah, Infused will be trying not to fall into the same trap and go down like TCM did. I really want to just kind of put this one to bed and continue on through this tournament. JT is the man we're on board with now. He's actually jumped on at A, but he's going to be picked off almost straight away. And it does seem like Infused are struggling here.
Well, can't really get a foothold in the game so far. They're only about a minute in. Pretty even so far. Shot's going to come down. The Momo Nelly gets a turn on it. Juicy there does get taken down. Deva taking down Watson as well. So good control there by Rain. Oh, Deva again. Absolutely wipes JT off the face of the earth. Well played by him. And we're on board with Juicy.
Yeah, see what Juicy can do is he's going to drop down now. You can see one. They're trying to catch him with the spawn. Does manage to pick off one with that Bison. Now really coming into the meta. A lot of people are liking this gun.
Yeah, it's it can do the business at long range as well. Very, very powerful. Only takes a couple of bullets as well. Does get taken down by Watson though. As Infused to look to getting some sort of control once again. But at the moment, it is Rain in control of the game. 28-20. They do have the points. They do have the flags as well. On board with Deva here, looking to make a kill in the center of the map. Juicy did pick up a two-piece in the middle of the map. This is going to enable them to make a push here. Rain pushing forward. They want that 3-cap, and they may be able to get it. They're pushing for C.
Look at that. 1-7 PD. That's not something you'd actually expect from a guy. A lot of people have been kind of expecting to really shine on Ghosts. And he's now 1-8.
Deva pushing it. Oh, Deva's coming in there with a two-piece as well. He's going to try and push towards C. Probably going to... No, great cover by Juicy there, actually. They're going to be able to jump on C, and if they can hold this down, this is going to be a 3-cap. Oh, my God.
Oh, JT.
The shooting wasn't that great from him, though. He took a long time to kill him. It wasn't a hard kill either. Watson's going to come in there and clean things up, though. They will regain C, but they've lost some points and some time on the board. They're 48-28 is the score, with the first half gone, and Infused not looking too good here at all.
Now they really need to start bringing the pain and kind of adapt to this situation and try and find their feet, because at the moment they're just not really matching up. And the fact they're so far behind already means that going into the second half they have so much work to do if they want to equal it up in this first half. As I said, it's just not the situation you want to be in after 3 minutes.
Yeah, a couple of the shots are a little bit rusty here from Infused, in my opinion.
That one is... Oh, Momo! Oh, ruined.
Well, there you go.
Absolutely ruined.
VP has just turned on Momo. On board with JT at the moment. Trying to get this back into it, but they do have C and B at the moment. Although saying that, Rain are trying to get a hold of B now. Can Momo make amends? The answer is no, as Joe takes him down. Just coming in there with a two-piece as well. This could be the 3-cap, and he's just going to neutralize it. Smart play, causing problems. He is going to get taken down. JT is going to get a hold of that, but that's definitely put Infused back even further as Watson takes down Joe. Infused not looking too sharp at the moment. Pete going 6-12. But Juicy 13-6 from him. Joe having a good game. Deva coming in there with a two-piece as well. They're going to try and get a hold of B once again. 4 members Infused go down. B is going to be theirs.
Yeah, every time Infused try to get a little toehold in this match, they're just being picked apart. They're not winning the gun battles. I mean, you can see they're being clearly outslain here. And the problem is they just can't really get out of it. The pressure is on them all the time. They're having to clear. However, Momo's just come through. JT now getting on it with him. He's going to drop him. Momo needs to stay alive. There's someone else on it. It's going to be PD who's actually managed to stay alive. He's actually recovered a little bit here, PD. He's now 8-13. When last we saw him, he was 1-8.
Well, on board with PD now. Shut down relatively easy there. It does seem as if Rain are going to get a hold of B once again. They are taking... sorry,
that's shot by JT.
Infused taking it. So Infused looking to get a hold of the 2 home points. Momo's going to clean up on the C as well. The shots just seem to be a little bit off here. I'm used to seeing them just really hit them very, very easily, but... I think
Rain are coming in hotter.
Yeah, definitely. I think Infused are a little bit cold coming into this. Rain pretty much going to be hyped up after that TCM win. They're going to go into the second half, with the lead. And it's going to be a decent one, around 15 points in the end, I would say. So,
yeah, you know what? Infused have done a really good job to kind of keep this under wraps here, because they haven't looked like they've even put up much of a challenge for this Rain team. said, they're going down once again. JT going down. Every single member has gone down, and you know what? They are lucky to get away with only that deficit.
Look, I guess, right, 15 points is going to be the difference going into the second half, but Infused really not firing there in the first map. Right, and the kill cam cut in from Juicy. Played very, very well every time we watch him. Deva coming in with a couple of great kills as well. Joe as well. Playing very, very well. Infused need to step up. Watson 7 and 12. Not great from him, but Pete, once again, 10 and 16. He's the sort of player they need to go big.
Oh, yeah, well, I said he kind of struggled in the first bit. I think that's really what put Infused on the back foot. And you can actually see the Infused manager actually sitting out front here, kind of watching his team on the main stage. Also joining us, the Epsilon team is kind of keeping an eye on their rivals, seeing what's going to go down as they try to play one of these teams later on.
They seem confident.
They do. They do seem there is a confidence to the Epsilon team, and you've got to think that realistically, a lot of people predicted an Epsilon versus TCM final.
But are we going to get that now? TCM dropping in the losers. Are we going to see Rain up there possibly? I think they play very well. I think something you have to note is Juicy did actually go to LA.
Yeah,
he was there with. I think he qualified with a Swedish team, as far as I'm aware. So you know he's up there with some of the best. He can play very, very well. Let's see how he does here with an actual fully English team. At the moment, looking better than Infused.
They are, and you've got to wonder how far they're actually going to go in this tournament. And obviously, we will be playing on the big main stage here at iSeries later on. If we can hit that main stage slot, which it doesn't happen all that often.
I've been told that we have it from 9 onwards anyway.
Oh.
So we'll be fine. We can finish at 12, get on the main stage at 12. We'll be all right.
The show on board with Juicy. We were talking about him. He's going to be running the Bison once again. And after that statement, a few of the Epsilon members may have looked at us a little bit weirdly, saying, 12, are you serious?
Well, I'm going to jump on board with Juicy, as said, but that is the way LANs run. Never on time.
No, never on time. It's always the player's fault.
Always the player's fault.
Never the player's fault.
No. On board with Juicy here, as both teams do take their home flags. It's going to be the battle for B, but it looks like they're going to rush around and try and get a hold of A very quickly round. Is he actually going to catch him?
No, they're going to come through, but he should be able to make this kill.
Good work. He's really going to cause Infused to have to drop back towards A here. Juicy trying to get a hold of it. That's really going to reduce their chances of getting a hold of B. They have actually getting a hold of B. PD does get shut down. Juicy is going to get not quite a hold of A, but he has neutralized it, which is going to cause problems. Deva picking up a 2-piece, as does Watson in the center, though. JT is going to come and clean up there for Infused. Can they get a hold of B?
JT desperately trying to get away from the grenades and the bullets raining in on him now. And he has managed to hold it. One dropping out of nest. He has managed. No, he didn't get away as every single member goes down once again. And Rain are giving no quarter here.
3 caps coming in for Rain, especially with that 15-point lead. That is not what Infused want. 4 minutes remaining in this game. And they have it all to do here. Infused. Deva making a good kill in the center of the map. Looking for the second as well around the corner of the pre-spray. Does not get it, but is defending B well. They are going to lose A. And there is a challenge at C. That is Juicy Bra. It's shutting down Watson. And it's back to 2 flags for Rain. Looking pretty comfortable.
It's now 16 points in the lead in this half. Added to this other half.
Infused have 5 points.
It is not gone well from the split. Did not go in their favour. And now they're going to have to really struggle here. They're going to have to hold on for so long on a 2-to-1 cap. And they're just not winning enough gun battles for me to do that.
Oh, well, there you go. Infused Watson is going to come in there with a 2-piece. He's the one that seems to be doing a lot for Infused in this half. Didn't have a great half in the first one. Almost 3 and 5 at the moment. And they have actually managed to retain B. If they can hold on that the rest of the game, they will walk away as winners.
But no setup for the split, though.
Yeah, there you go. Joe's just now going to push in here. That's now going to allow his team to push towards B or push towards C. It's just going to... If you're pushing on a home flag, it really just relieves a lot of pressure. Watson is then going to have to come back around and secure A back. That's another member that could be helping out with B.
Here's look at this. 2 points go neutral. It's only going to be Infused that have a point. And they're going to run back in his home flags, go back. It's basically all start again as both teams will now go and try and fight over B. We're on the sticks with Watson. Let's see if he can do something here. And Infused have got to find a higher gear. They've got to step this up now. They are slipping further and further behind. And every second that ticks away is a second they can't get another point on the board.
It's been pretty slow in the middle of the game here. If we can switch on board with somebody from Rain. And we'll go with Deva, who's top of the leaderboard currently. And they are going to try and get a hold of A. Infused. Deva's just going to cause some problems, though they do have B and C as well. Putting pressure on the A. This is exactly what Rain want. They want to put Infused in a corner. Good shots onto Watson. Not going to get the second kill. Infused are still spawning around A. And this is very well played by Rain. Just slowing things down. That's exactly what they need to do. They currently have a 20-point lead on this side with a 15-point lead after the first. It's looking pretty good for them. Deva with a drop shot. That was nice on the PD there. And as said, Infused are probably going to need a 3 cap at some point.
Yeah, they're going to need trouble. That's the only way I can see them really coming back into this. but I just don't think they have the firepower left to try and do it. Every single time they push out or overextend, they get split on, and they just lose the gunfights, and it ends up going worse for them.
Well, he's just trying to keep a hold of B. They're not going to be able to. 50-32 is the difference, of course, with that 15-point lead in the first half. Rain are looking very good here. 13-5 from Juicy, who's really running around, splitting them very well, winning all these gunfights. 14-5 for him now. Reese picking up on Momo as well. All the kills going in Rain's favour. Watson did stop that on the Joe. Deva bullets in. Oh, Watson, the disrespect from him. JT, nice shot there, but he's not going to have enough time to push towards B. His teammates are all going down.
It's almost over. It literally is almost over. I think it's almost mathematically impossible for them to come back now.
Pretty much.
Yeah, actually it is. It just ticked over, and it should be, if this last tick over goes the way, and it does, it is impossible for them to come back. And that's going to be it. I mean, it was kind of a whitewash, both sides here. Infused, obviously coming in a little bit colder, but Rain and showing the form that just took down TCM.
Well, there you go. Oh my god, Deva's just picked up a ridiculous 3-piece. Well played there. 15-9 from him on a 4-kill streak. Very, very well played at Rain. They came in there, they had a game plan, in my opinion. You know, they slowed things down at that lead. Played it very well. Just held it out. Split when they needed to. Played it perfectly.
Deva and Juicy have just been absolutely running a game on these teams from Infused. There's nothing they do. They just need to be able to pick up every single kill.
Please.
Watson just got career ended, and Deva knows it as well. That was ridiculous.
He literally just pulled his pants down there. Wow. Deva played very well against TCM. The triple cap is in effect, and pretty well played by Rain there. We're going to take a 1-0 lead in this series against Infused.
They certainly are, and what a lead it's actually been there, Ton. I mean, can you believe just how far they have actually got ahead and beaten Infused?
I think Infused have looked poor so far this weekend, from what I've watched them. I don't think they've looked...
I think they've ever looked as solid as they could be to take this. Yeah. You're correct. That's exactly what I would say. We were kind of wanting to see how this team would gel. Players like PD, for me, PD is not... I've not seen him perform to what I expect of PD for the majority of this tournament. And you'd think, being the SMG specialist that he is, and the fast, furious gameplay, this would suit him down to the ground with the way the game's progressing. But it just doesn't seem to be able to kind of match up to it.
Well played to Rain, though. They are going to take map number 1 in this best out of 5 series. Do not go anywhere. We're coming up with map number 2 just after this.